Okay, so exciting day today. We actually heard that the Boulder Supercharger is now going under construction. Yay! So we're gonna go check it out, let you guys know exactly where it is, hopefully get some drone shots, but kind of wanted to go over some other Tesla news on our way up. So a little bit about superchargers, first off. So there are currently 1,191 stations listed as open on Tesla's website. Obviously, there's quite a few under construction yet. And that actually sums up to 9,184 individual superchargers worldwide. So Tesla is getting close to that 10,000 number, which is actually a pretty large one. Colorado, we currently have
11 superchargers.
Yep, and there's 10 more coming by the end of 2018. And those 10 include Alamosa, Telluride, Boulder, Steamboat Springs, Estes Park, one in Denver Tech Center, Walsenburg, Montrose.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming all over the place. All those are coming, because then that will put us in what place?
Right now, I think Colorado is in like 15th, or actually I think we rank 13th, tied for 13th place in the number of superchargers per state. And if we get all those 10 by the end of the year, and assuming the other states don't get all of theirs, we could be up in 4th place. I don't think that's going to happen, but behind California, Texas, and Florida, then we would be tied with New York. But again, I'm sure some of these other states are going to be getting a bunch of superchargers this year as well. We are almost at 500 superchargers in the United States, so we should be hitting that number in within weeks, and that's really taken off. Eric bought his car less than 2 years ago. I think the supercharger network has almost doubled.
Yeah.
And since I bought my car at the end of 2016, I think they've added like 225 or something like that, different locations. So it's just amazing how much they've expanded.
Yeah, it's growing very rapidly, which is what we want, especially with all these Model 3s now on the road, or soon to be on the road.
So we're headed to the Boulder Supercharger. We had gotten some rumors, and we attended a Tesla event back in like December or January, I don't remember. And we had some rumors. We had scouted the town back in I think November of last year, trying to figure out what we thought were the best locations. And we went downtown, really nice, but a lot of traffic, a lot of different parking garages, stuff like that. A little too crowded. So we went around a little bit more, went out from downtown, and we thought that the 29th Street Mall was like the perfect location. It's a nice place. It's not right downtown. It's close to some highways, and there's already a bunch of regular public chargers there. And we figured,
and restaurants, everything.
Restaurants, shopping, all kinds of stuff. And we thought this would be the perfect place for the Boulder Supercharger. We found out a few weeks later that we were correct. They are going to building it at 29th Street Mall. We heard that it was going to be close to Trader Joe's. We thought it was going to be like 1 or 2 rows further south, but it's still a good spot. We saw that they just started groundbreaking on that, I think today or yesterday. So it's still going to be probably a month or more before it's done. But it's
cool. They said they were going to start in spring. Well, spring just hit.
Yeah.
So they are not wasting any time, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, I did see that the Tesla stock is unfortunately down. I think at its lowest point in the last 52 weeks.
Super low.
Been some bad news and also some speculation on the Model 3 production. I'm not worried about Model 3 production. I know that they're ramping it up. I know that they did just start, as Eric mentioned in a previous video, they did just start sending out invites to Canada, and I think part of that is because in Canada they have a tax credit that might potentially be in jeopardy because there's an election coming up. And also in the United States, once they hit the 200,000, the tax credit the timer will start ticking, and they'll start reducing the tax credit in the United States. And so this kind of allows them to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and move some of their production for the Model 3 up there while they continue to ramp up their weekly production. And then by the time July 1st hits in the United States, they could just flood the market with Model 3s, and that will be the most Canadians possible can get it before the election, and then the most Americans can get it and get locked in for that tax credit. And if everything goes as we believe it will be, then they would hit 200,000 sometime in early July, and then for the rest of 2018, everyone who's eligible would be able to get the full $7,500 federal tax credit. Then for the first 6 months of 2019, they would get half of that at $3,750, and then for the second half of 2019, they'd get half of that, which would be what, $1,875 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it would basically make it so the tax credit should be around for all of 2019 and the rest of 2018.
Yeah.
In some form.
Definitely the most ideal situation.
And by having it timed properly when they have the production ramped up, it'll make it so the most people possible can qualify for that. I don't think it will hit before the third quarter because it wouldn't make sense then for them to start shipping capacity or shipping those cars to Canada, because if they now hit 200,000, on April 1st, then that starts the timer running, and if they're sending their capacity to Canada, that's fewer people in the United States going to be able to get it.
Okay, so we are now pulling in
to 29th Street. Plenty of fine dining here and Burger King.
But yeah, there's like a Five Guys, there's a protein bar, a Panera,
California Pizza Kitchen, CPK,
a McDonald's,
kind of Trader Joe's, Panera.
Oh,
you already said,
there it is.
You already said Panera.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's like right next to the vitamin shop.
Oh yeah, you can hear them doing work today. So yeah, find a place and we will get well, it's a pretty popular parking lot. Some people were worried that they might be some icing situations here because Trader Joe's parking lot is pretty busy. And it is next to the, Garbanzo? Yeah.
Oh, Garbanzo. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed the drone shots. We're actually driving by it right now again. They're actively working on it. Looks like it's a bay of 6 slots and then a bay of 4 slots.
Yeah, no equipment crates or anything there yet, but again, it looks like they just broke ground, so it's probably going to...
onto 28th Street.
Looks like it's going to be a while before they get the crates delivered, or before they'll need them, but definitely doing work. Ground has been broken.
But wanted to go over a few other cool things. So, there's Tesla right there. Hey.
Oh, a white one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll wave. We're going to wave.
They're probably out here too, just like us. Like, I got to go by the new site.
Oh, she didn't even look.
She
I feel rejected. Okay, so a couple other cool things in the works. Obviously, we've talked a lot about the new MCU for the Model S and the X. I am actively working to get a cost for that. Elon Musk did tweet saying that piece of hardware can be upgraded though. So as soon as I get that cost, I'll probably do like another video because I need to decide if it's worth it for me.
Yeah, I don't really think it's necessary or worth it if it's only going to speed up the maps a little bit, but we'll see. There's supposed to be an update this weekend. So coming up like tomorrow or Sunday for the new vector-based maps, which we first got a preview of those back in August of last year. Yeah. And we've seen some, it should be the same or pretty much the same as what the Model 3 has. What we've seen on the new MCU 2 for the Model S and Model X.
Yeah, so it should be new maps. It should be better, so it shouldn't take us on 3 sides of a square, which is great.
Better, faster navigation.
It should be a different voice.
Yep.
Faster, smarter. A little bit of everything.
I guess we first saw it back in November when we had that Model 3 for that day, and we noticed the new voice. The new maps, we think, are going to be included in the new firmware version that's coming out right now, which is 2018.12, which started out, I think, yesterday, and it seems like a lot of people are getting it. People who are getting it are reporting that they're not seeing the new maps yet, but since we know it was available in the past on previous firmwares, I'm sure that it's just some switch. They could deploy it now and then just flip a switch and then they can turn it on for everybody. And if there are any problems, they could always just revert it. And
exactly.
So anyways, I wouldn't be surprised also if there might be an Easter egg. You know, this is Easter weekend coming up, and unless the maps themselves, that's going to be our Easter egg, man.
Okay, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like always, if you are looking for a Tesla, feel free to use our website, teslainventory.com. If you're looking for a newer inventory, Tesla Model S or X, feel free to use our referral code. It is down in the description below and at the top of our website. Doing so will actually get you free unlimited supercharging, which is currently the only way to do so, and will help us unlock certain reward perks, which is how we get to all these cool events to be able to bring you guys along through the live stream and report back. So any help is certainly appreciated, and if you do, definitely send us an email through the website so we have your contact info, so when we take delivery of our next gen Roadster, we can invite you guys out to experience that delivery with us and do some test rides, test drives, all the fun stuff, because really without your support, none of that would be possible. Besides that, definitely thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Go and click here to subscribe, here for some other videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Take off your dress.